Previously on ApprenticeEh. 4 hours of buffer talk.
Nice and calm. What do you think about that? What the heck is that?
It says it's a skinny pig.
I'm so tired. This whole waking up in the morning thing.
And it appears that I am the last one awake.
We're reorganizing.
We're doing
as
stuff.
usual, every couple months, right? So there's a bunch of desks up in there. We gotta figure out where you sit and what, like, we just kind of gave you a desk, but picking a specific desk and picking a specific area.
You sit there.
That doesn't look like it fits there. It was just thrown there, and it's very small.
It's just the smallest, lightest desk.
Yeah,
that we could
small
find.
area, and that goes here, and then there's a different one that goes there that's considerably wider.
Now that we've got that, now we can take it this way. Sorry.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Careful. Careful, Bobby.
This is serious business. I don't think we've ever removed this desk from the room before.
No, it was built in here. Now it's being taken apart in here.
Yep. It can't even be moved anywhere without taking it apart.
It's too big. It's huge.
Serious business.
Got it. Oh.
Go, manly man, go. Watch the leg at the top there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk you through this. There's just the leg there.
We can turn it.
Yeah, we just gotta kind of.
If we can lower the legs by that much.
Let's just take it because I think we can come up just a little bit.
Okay.
Up enough that it's above the stairs. Yeah.
That's enough. Oh, we get just stuck in that corner behind you.
You know, you're good. You're good. You're good. Corrado's gonna die.
He's good.
I got it.
And this room's got pretty house pillow.
Perfect.
Right in front of the vent, just where he likes it.
Okay, everyone. Saskia, stop making the dog dizzy. He's gonna throw up all over you. Everyone has to brace yourselves because we are going to unplug the internet for like a little bit of time.
There's no need to do that.
Like the whole internet?
The whole internet.
all the
Well,
internet?
we have to move. We're moving all of the internet stuff.
We have a big battery backup.
Yeah, while you're moving it, just plug it into the battery.
You plug the network into the big battery backup and then move it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
We never lose
we can
internet.
figure this out. You don't need to disconnect the internet.
We're also moving the battery back up. So,
What's the point of a battery backup if you're not using it as a battery?
Where are you guys putting your stuff?
Well, there's another closet.
They have a big
you
walk-in
have, like,
closet.
2 sets of clothes and that's all you wear is the
Okay.
same 2 things every day?
They're cartoon characters.
This is
Welcome.
Threepio's new playground.
Look,
can't believe there's so many boxes.
All that was in one closet.
it's not even that big of a closet. It's like
No.
a standard.
This
It's
is
like shoved in there. Like
all
you
of the
open
things that
door
we've
and
bought
it's
over
like-
the past 4 or 5 years, like our old router. But now we have a new one. I don't even know where the router is, but we have the box.
The router's over there, labeled comms on the shelf.
Good. And the fuzzy thing.
Oh
The
yeah,
Rycott fuzzy thing. We're filming outside.
Toshiba.
one of the original Toshibas we got. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So we're just recycling all this, basically?
Yeah, separating and recycling. And then every once in a while in boxes there'll be like little bags of cords. You know? Little, look, washers and screws.
Oh, we can use those.
Yeah.
Historic moment, guys. We are changing the Death Star room. This has not happened
Death
since
Star
the
2.
set was put down. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be really weird.
That would have been May 2012.
Wow. That's a long time.
They started making it in April in the backyard. Tim was making it in the backyard in April 2012.
And we're just talking, and they're just like, we're gonna move.
They're doing it.
They're actually like doing it.
But we,
And we're just like, oh, whatever.
when we got it, remember we put it in the living room
I wasn't here.
for the music video.
That's right.
I was not here for the music video.
Which was in May, and then we set it up in here, and it's moving. It's moving.
It's moving, it's moving! OMG! Oh man, that's so weird.
There's like a definite line
On the ground of like where it's been.
where it was standing and
Yeah.
like the dust in front and behind it.
Yep.
think we can get a couple feet further. Okay.
And we might even be able to add that
They're
wall.
trying to shove it as far to the wall as possible.
Right.
There's things in the way.
Kind of folds in the middle.
Okay.
So like if Stephanie like would pull on this side, it actually will bend in the middle. It'll want to snap off.
Okay.
So you gotta kind of move it in the middle as well, because it'll fold like a book.
She's holding it from that side, but
Yeah. We can also move R2 3D.
Well, if we have room, we're gonna get those sounds. There's like 1.5 feet left. Oh, lady over in the back corner.
So we finished the vast majority of things. I think all the heavy lifting's done, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, we did all that first. Start with the heavy lifting.
Yeah, and now it'll be all like the fine tuning. So we have this room, which is now completely different and really weird with the Death Star being on that wall. And then it's echoey, yeah. And so we think we're gonna do something with this wall. You'll see more on that later. And then yeah, we got a little spot to put our stuff when we come in, because you come in from the door and then you have like hats and gloves and wallets and keys, and you can just dump them and then worry about it later, as opposed to dumping them here and then forgetting about it. And then we have pizza. All right, so the bulk of the work is done. Now I can like drink a coffee. Or in this case, it's a French vanilla cappuccino, because it's my cheat day because of all the pizza. And we have those Tim Hortons K-Cups for like the French vanilla cappuccino, so I got one of these. Also, I just realized I wouldn't be able to do this with the old camera. So I'm enjoying this twice as much. But now that all the big stuff is moved, we have the not fun part of putting everything where it belongs. So in terms of desk space, we got Zeus has a new desk. In case you don't know, we call this computer Zeus because it's the most powerful one, and because it does all the main editing, so it's Zeus, the most powerful Greek gods, as it were. But then we have things like, you know, my desk got trashed because, you know, storage, and also some of it's mine, and it's like, what are we gonna do with the stuff? Because we you know, more stuff that doesn't need to go there. And then stuff that's going to eventually go up on these bookcases. Things like storage, like printer paper and envelopes and file folders. And other things like sketch pads and, like, look at that. Oh, you remember that? The Apprentices. Good times, good times. And then the other thing we did is we got rid of the server from being here. We didn't get rid of the server. That'd be silly. It used to be up top there. It'd be that heavy thing up top of the shelf. And we removed it and kind of have this whole networking area now. So the NAS is in the back, and it's okay to put on its side, so don't freak out. It's actually fine and standard. I know it seemed a little bit weird to me too, but we have a network professional who does this for huge companies. So he knows his stuff. And so then we've got everything kind of all nicely bundled together. So we have our switch, we have the router, well, one of the downstairs router, and then just one cord running across, because the modem's actually in our room, because that's where the cable is. So instead of having like this spaghetti factory of cables going everywhere, we've kind of simplified it so everything's going to be in here, and these are all going to be filled for the most part, and it's going to come around and out here, or maybe underneath that power backup, and then it just kind of goes around, and then one to all these computers. And these ones don't really need to be wired, but if they do, we can always just run one more all the way around the room to there or there, whatever we need. So yeah, it's cool. It's like fresh, you know? It's like, it feels like it is spring cleaning. It's our spring cleaning, which we do, I think we did it last January too, because this light actually was broken. It broke during Buffer last year when we were working on Buffer. And then Buffer finished, and then we went to Thailand and Australia, and then came back, and we're just like, let's just not be in the basement. And then we came in the basement, and this time last year, we redid everything. Moved the desk around, so I think I was sitting here, and then I moved to over there. So it's January, and we switch it up, because the year only gets busier from here. It doesn't get less busy. So we gotta do all the pre-production before we get into the actual production. Now's the best time for that. Even though it's not spring, but it feels like spring. It's the ApprenticeEh spring cleaning in January.
Home is where the bar is.